Hello and welcome back from Word Indian Defenders. I just found out yesterday that the Series EB got a new tower instead of just for 5 beam defenses. And the Series EB is my favorite class in the game, but I wanted to make her work for this challenge. But the problem was she didn't really have anything to deal with the wyverns, and in testing she generally didn't have enough damage to deal with them manually. But I think with the new tower that's likely no longer the case, so I wanted to actually try that now. But welcome Raymond. I don't know why, but I feel really off right now. But anyway, I'm not sure there's anything close for me to go over, so I may as well just jump right into this.
Etheria.
It's Syria. The positioning of her beams at the start is kind of weird. And it's just based on the pathing of the enemies. Feel better? Thank you. I'm not sure that I'm really sick or anything. I just feel off for some reason. Not necessarily fatigued. Then, I don't know. We'll see how I'm feeling, I guess. Welcome, Juge. Thank you for the bless. The power that Series EB didn't get is elemental, so I'm still going to need to deal with at least some enemies manually. But it should be a lot more doable than needing to deal with every single wyvern on my own. Something wrong? I don't know, I just feel kind of weird right now. I'm not really sure why. But I think I'm at least feeling okay to stream at the moment. Kind of weird. Not really sure. What am I doing? Carrier. Just weird. I think I also need to make sure I make more of a conscious effort to keep prevent my head from tilting down too much when I'm streaming, so that my tracking can actually keep better track of my mouth. Saying me positive vibes. Thank you. Make sure to be aware of how I'm feeling as stream progresses. If it becomes a problem, like, yes, I could just end it, but hopefully that's not going to be the case. I forgot to reload. I really like eating weapons, using weapons that need to reload. But stabs tend to be better on PvE anyway, because crossbows actually get a damage penalty, so once I actually get that stuff, that's not something I'm gonna have to worry about. I'll play a full-string tune for me. Not sure if I'll be able to hear that, but I appreciate it. Okay, so put this here. And the positioning does need to be kind of... needs to be very specific. Very exact, I guess I should say. If I don't position these properly, then the enemies won't actually pass through them in a way that they'll take enough damage. Just a better staff at least. I took something that wasn't a staff, I guess. Make sure I don't get hit. Don't need to pick up everything right now. The important thing is I don't lose my experience bonus for getting hit. Or by getting hit, I should say. Flipping all of the first 15 points into your tower damage. That middle one might be slightly off. Me kind of hard to gauge because Marting zombie floor are a bit... they're not as constant as I would like them to be. And it's just the way to put it. If it was all straight lines all the way down, it'd be a lot easier to judge. I actually got that up in time. It's important you're I got an experience boost. I can basically just upgrade these 2 beams and call it good for the entire rest of the map. Deeper well is not difficult. Go ahead and put some rinse into tick rate. Descending my dungeon. Playing some deeper well defenders. Alright, where's that staff that I equipped? Sure. I'll just call that good. Doesn't really matter. I'm gonna sit back and relax. Proton beams are very strong. As long as you actually position them properly. Welcome, Alter. But I'm back, thank you. It's kind of an impromptu break from streaming, but yeah, trying to get myself back into it. I'm doing okay, I think. Still not getting my... I'm still struggling to get my sleep schedule where I want it. I guess that's the way to put it. Welcome, PB. Get to take breaks even if they're random. I think it's important to take care of myself, but if I find myself needing to take a break like that, I think that's more an indicator that I haven't been taking care of myself as well as I should be. Getting Risk of Rain 2 next time it's on sale. It's a fun game. You gonna block PB? Because he wants you to play League. Hopefully he doesn't drag you into it. And if you do end up playing, it is a fun game. Yeah, I should actually look at these items. None of these are particularly standing out, though. Since I do have 2 weapon slots, I can use 1 slot for my actual damage dealing weapon And the other slot has basically a stat stick. Which is convenient just for some extra stats. I think she is standing out at the moment though. Thank you for the bless, and give me 1 second for the health check. Health has been checked. They expected me to be streaming after like 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but saw that I had to stream at like 11 a.m. Yeah, I kind of streamed at a very unusual time for me, again because my sleep schedule got thrown off. This is definitely more of a normal time for me. I'll be honest, these items pretty much all suck. But I guess he'll just have to make them work for now. They could probably go with a more useful stat than just a single point of move speed. Or not a single point, 2 points of move speed. Let's just go with this. And so watch the 2 videos I uploaded from past streams. Yeah, I didn't get caught up on editing my Bending the Thunder's streams, which took some time. But yeah, those are uploaded and scheduled for posting now. I still haven't started editing my run and bun videos yet, which honestly I think if I want to do it right, it's going to end up taking significantly longer than I usually take editing. As you may have noticed, I don't exactly put a ton of time and effort into that, since one thing, they're basically just meant to be condensed versions of what I do on stream. I also don't have a ton of time and energy to dedicate to editing, on top of not having much experience with it yet. Alright, hopefully this weapon isn't too bad. And it has 2 extra projectiles, which is pretty nice. But the base damage is definitely lacking. I would read that, but I don't think I really have the breathing room for that at the moment. We'll have to get to that when I can. Or say it's stuck and end up cutting the crystal take damage. Which does mean I lose out on experience, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't exactly have the time and resources of someone who's able to do this full-time or hire editors and whatnot. Here, this you enjoyed watching. I'm glad you enjoyed them regardless. Currently editing a compilation video, but I have to go through almost 40 hours of clips and footage. Yeah, it really can just be a lot. I accidentally equipped that without thinking. I'm just trying to store these so I can look at them later. It's not a big deal since what I had I don't think was that good anyway. But once I actually pick out what I'm wearing, I should avoid equipping something randomly. Not get hit by a bat. And so Archie's just gonna chase me around while I pick everything up. I love editing, but you just don't have the mental energy for it with everything going on. I see. Out of curiosity, what editing software do you use? I hear a lot of good things about DaVinci Resolve, But when I tried it, I just kept getting this error that I wasn't able to fix. I tried looking it up and find any information on it. Tried asking other people who've used it, and their solutions didn't work, so kind of gave up on that. And to get that up in time. I used Adventures off. You get an issue with random frames in the video. Just turning into red error message frames. And welcome Thelion, or however that's supposed to be pronounced. I missed it just so well. One, two, three. Bishops with points and hero damage. Oh, thank you for the subscription. Also, Jude, what ears are you referring to? Did I just run into something there, or was something weird going on with my controls? Bro. And that VTuber's ears? My ears? What about my ears exactly? I do want to make sure I don't get blown up by the kobolds. I know I say that a lot. But I think that's how I lose this map. Otherwise, I shouldn't really have any issues. I like how they move when I blink. It's definitely a nice touch, I think. Eli did a good job overall with the rigging, I have to say. kobolds coming. Can't stand too close to the blockades or you risk getting blown up. Been meaning to go check my gloves, but I haven't really had the opportunity to. I should also make sure I'm upgrading my blockades here. That's not my blockade. There we are. You're not hearing enough doomsaying? But I haven't really felt the need for that. Thank you for the 6 months of subscriptions now, Pi. I once again think I'm out of time. Yeah, barely had a chance to glance at those. And so there's no reason to be picking up items right now. I think I already upgraded all of those. Finish upgrading my proton beams. What do I call my followers? I'll get blown up. And I don't really have a community name, if that's what you're talking about. Can I call my channel Prince Guano? That is kinda gross. It looks like ogre's coming down the middle. May actually select the right. Yep, please. Yeah, that's a lot of kobolds. Let's repair the blockchain. The ogre doesn't break through. Can I get a moderator to bat 5VT? I think my mods are here right now. But, how do you feel about being called saps? I don't think daddies really fits. welcome, Real, and thank you for the raid. Yeah, let me actually type this command properly. But what were you up to today? Or Final Fantasy? For those who don't know me, I'm Juniper Lee, the challenge run VTuber, currently doing an Ironman challenge of Dungeon Defenders with the Series EV. Did I take up any other weapons? And the food's slightly better. It's still not great. Or Final Fantasy 14. Savage Raid progression. I don't know what that means. You get good drops at least. Okay. Is there anything... better in terms of sheer damage? This thing is good, but obviously I'm not nearly high enough level for it yet. That's probably not going to be as good. I'm not really happy with any of these. Oh well. Any slow stuff in here that had some good stats. Yeah, this one. And it's significantly better than what I had at least to the stat stick. Wait, am I just not even wearing a helmet right now? Yes, not. Hey, can I hit the right buttons, please? I'm gonna rest for a bit. Good luck, thank you, and rest well, Juge. Thank you for the health check. Give me a second. Health has been checked. I'm cooked. Hopefully that's not the case. That's a lot of tick rate. Not sure whether that's worth taking over what I'm already using. Looks like the gloves I accidentally picked up were in fact worse than what I had. These have really good tower stats, but really bad resistances, which shouldn't be worth taking for now. That's pretty good for now, I think. Alright. Guess I'm gonna have to settle for this and hope it ends up being enough to at least deal with the fire immune wyverns. No charge speed bonuses, Rust, though. Hey, guess we'll see how this goes. I feel like I end up saying that a lot. Physical beam here. Oh, I am already high enough levels for bust beams. That is going to be nice, I think. If I missed out on too much experience, that wouldn't be the case. I'd have to wait before I can actually build any of those. I do not feel much damage. Couldn't be worse, I guess. All my protons on that side done. Now let's do this side next. I guess we should see whether... Okay. Beams did take care of them all. I think I probably got lucky there. A locomotion. Then I'm going to need 5 in the middle instead of 3 like on the sides. Just to deal extra damage to the ogre. 3 proton beams once I get my best beam up should be more than enough to deal with anything else on the stage. Aside from the wyverns, obviously, but... that's what the new tower is gonna be for. Wyverns spawn next phase, I believe. Honestly, I might not even need these buff beams. How does this Ironman work? Oh, well, basically... I'm trying to do the main campaign on insane hardcore difficulty, starting completely from scratch. So 0 experience, 0 mana, 0 items. Without failing or restarting a single level. I've done it with a few different classes at this point. This is the new tower, by the way. Not sure it really matches the rest of Series EV's defenses in terms of appearance. Doesn't really look high-tech enough. For any of these. Okay, neither of those are fire immune. And I let myself get hit. Wait, this thing's fire immune? Okay, that was really dumb of me. And I don't even need to wait here. The wyvern's just gonna end it. Since it's immune to the defenses and I died. Oh well.